What's up, guys? It's Pwnstar for Hire here, and I'm bringing you episode 2 of Real Talk with Pwnstar for Hire. And in this topic is women. Tons of things in general. Talk about me and Amanda, my mother, so on and so forth, and my thoughts on how you should treat women, so on and so forth. So this topic may be useful to some of you, others may not. For you guys that, there have been a couple people that say, I can't stand this show already, blah, 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 unsub. That's fine. But at the end of the day, if you sub to me and you like my videos will still be here. And this is gameplay I had up a long time ago on SixSin's channel, but, his channel got shut down at that time, so many people didn't see it. So I'm going to bring it back to you, because this is one of the few games you don't see me using AC-130. And, well, here we go, right? So we're going to hop right in there. At the end of the day, you guys, watch these things. I'm going to title them what they are. If it's a topic you want to be listening into, feel free to. If it's something that can relate to you or you're just curious about it, go for it. If it's something that you think would be sensitive, please don't watch it. I mean, eventually I'm going to have some controversial topics, homosexuality, cancer, tons of things are going to be hopping in the mix. But then again, these topics are chosen by you. I can't think of all of them. A lot of you guys have come to me, and if you guys can think of some fun ones, go for it. I'll be talking about my issues with schooling and everything like that here soon. But now that we're done with that, we're gonna hop right into the motherfucking mix, and we're talking about women. Yeah, boobies, boobies. All right. So here we go. Let's start it off with what I think you should do. You treat a woman. We need to as guys, as men, a lot of you guys are younger too, the main thing on your mind is a little bit of, yeah, baby, you know what I'm talking about. And there's nothing wrong with that. Not at all. My father was always like, yeah, son, get all you can while you can, get it twice, if she's asleep, that counts, it still points, half credit. No. I'll tell you a little bit about how I grew up. I didn't really, I'll explain more of my home situation through my young teen years. But I didn't have many girlfriends growing up. I probably didn't get a chance to even come out of my shell until I was probably 16, 17, 18, something like that. And that's when I had my first couple girlfriends or whatever. And then I was, around 18 or so. And then I met Amanda. And, I had my chance with many girls. And I never, took the opportunity to do it because, I wanted to save myself for the right girl. I know that sounds fucking cheesy, and all you guys are like, oh, you're fag. No, it's, it's just, I wouldn't save myself for marriage or anything like that. I was just, wanting it to be with somebody I wanted to, because I think something like that is sharing yourself with somebody you care about. So me and Amanda dated for 6 or 7 months, and then we finally did. Her mom found out, and she completely flipped. Let's be clear here. Her dad is, ranking Navy guy. Her mom is a teacher at a Christian school. Sex is probably not the topic that they want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So her mom basically, said, FML, you're banned from seeing her for a while. So Amanda had to send me this through a friend, a letter. It had a little letter in it, an excuse for saying sorry that she told her mom, and with a little blue ring with googly eyes on it. And that little blue ring is still like the most important possession I have. And I waited for her for 7 months, 7 fucking months. You know what I'm saying? Until about 6 months after her mom, just completely grounded her and everything like that. She kind of gave in and started seeing some other guy that was all sorts of bad for her, and he was just, I don't know. And then it comes down to, she wanted out and she didn't know how to, and and then I was there to comfort her, and I was seeing some. I met just around a little bit after that period, I'd say about December, which I was kind of seeing this woman for. She was 27-year-old hairstylist. Beautiful, just like Amanda's beautiful. I know she's gonna get pissed I said that, but I'd be lying if I didn't say that. And it was a great time. It was like a fling or whatever. I didn't sleep with her or anything like that. I probably had my opportunity, but I didn't do it. I didn't pursue it because I couldn't. I still loved Amanda, and I know it sounds a little weird and cheesy, but that's the power a woman can have over you. I waited on this girl for 7 months, and still to this day I have that motherfucking blue googly eye ring, and I'll show you in one of my videos here soon, guys. It's probably my most, I don't know, it means more to me than anything. And I do that for her because a woman means almost everything in your life. You can get through with having fun and everything like that, but without having that special person, or like I said, it could be a guy. I mean, two girls, two guys. It can go anyway. I should just classify a partner, somebody you can share your life with, and I hope to marry Amanda and make that be everything. So you got to treat a woman right, and you got to be respectful. Now let's be clear here. You put your hands on a woman, I will fucking beat your ass. Plain and simple. You do not put your hands on a woman, ever. She comes up and slaps you, restrain her if you want to. If it's a big fucking butch woman and she punches you in the face, I might forgive you for that one. Because you're probably going to get your ass beat anyway. But you shouldn't put your hands on a woman. Oh, I was drunk. I shouldn't have done that. You were drunk. Your choice to drink. Your fucking fault. Nobody spoon-fed you that goddamn Budweiser. Like I said, at the end of the day, you can't make excuses for something like that. You need to cherish and take care of, a woman. You guys are younger right now. Feel free to go around, mess around, find all these different girls, get experience, blah, 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 have fun, level up, prestige, and find the real fucking woman. Go for it. And that's an amazing thing. And the fact that, I waited for the right girl and I have her right now and I couldn't be happier. Really means a lot to me. I did the right thing. I waited 7 months through that period, and now we've been back together on the 1st of this year. So about a month and a half, we've been back together for about 2 years. And I'm proud to say that through ups and downs, we're still here, and we soon do hopefully be starting a family, having kids, married, so on and so forth. So things things turn out, and it comes down to all sorts of women. You gotta respect. I respect my mother and my grandmother more than anything. My father wasn't really there for me that much. Yeah, I know, mama's boy, kiss my ass, I don't care. I'll admit it. My mother basically raised me on her own, had to pull a couple jobs at certain times, and it takes a lot. There are a lot of women in this world that get done dirty by their men, get left with their kids and shit like that. You guys need to be men, and you need to step up. You need to take care and protect your women, whether they're your mom, your sister, your cousins, your girl, whatever it is. We shouldn't live in a world where 20% of the women with kids are, single mothers. That's not the thing, It shouldn't have to be that way. You can claim it's not your kid, this and that. You can find that shit out, you know what I'm saying? It takes a man to admit his flaws. It takes a man to step up and accept his responsibilities. If you made a kid, you ain't got to go out there and have an abortion or anything. That's your kid. That's your life you're bringing into this world. And you might not be grateful for it right now, but there are people in this world that can't have kids. That's a goddamn blessing. So when it comes down to it, you got to treat women right. There shouldn't be, single moms out there. You know what I'm saying? If that's why I waited. It's one of those things. It's a mindset. I wouldn't sleep with somebody unless I can see that person being the mom that I expect them to be. I can't wait for a kid. I want a baby girl so bad, and lots of reasons factor. And I didn't get to really see my sister too much. I think she's pregnant now. She's just been raised really bad, and I wish I was there to do something for her. But you got to do what you can to protect the women around you. And like I said, you gotta man up. Don't use protection. If you fuck up and you end up having a kid, accept that kid. You got to do what you got to do, and you ain't got to deal with the woman if you don't want to. But at the end of the day, it's your kid. She shouldn't have to raise that that little noob tuber on her own. So when it comes down to it, you guys just got to respect your women. I've been in so many fights because some dude hit a woman or something like that. You know what I mean? I can't stand when people do something wrong to a woman. Now, by all means, she might fucking deserve it. But at the end of the day, it's just a natural thing you should not do. You should not put your hands on her. I mean, it's wrong to yell. I don't even like yell at Amanda or anything like that. It's people have their arguments and stuff, but you should never put your hands on a woman. You should cherish them because you never know how quickly life can change or life can go. And I waited for the right girl. I could have been with the one girl and don't you start doing this? Don't call me. But I could have messed around or done whatever I wanted to in between that period with Amanda, but I couldn't get my mind off her because that's the kind of importance that another partner in your life can mean. And I know a lot of you guys are younger right now, and you know what you're saying. You go ahead, sleep with 10, 20 girls. It ain't a big deal. It really ain't. I'm encouraging that. Don't tell your parents that, or they're probably gonna make you unsubscribe. But you know what I mean. If you want to go have some fun, feel free to. But make sure you do it right, and you treat her right. I mean, just don't be dirty. Don't be like, yo, let's, I'm down to pound. Let's get it on, baby. And then just, never talk to her again. Unless it's mutual. Unless, you just hit up at a party and, But, having somebody there that cares is, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's just what you got to do. And women are a big influence in our lives. You know, I would be nowhere right now. I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for two amazing, beautiful women, my mother and my grandmother, who crafted me into the man I am today. And I know this sounds completely unusual, but because of those women doing what they did and sacrificed what they did for me, I have a great outlook on how you should treat women. And I carry that on to this day. I've been around women. I know what it's like. But, you know, this is about wrapped up, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of talk right now. But, you know, I'm hoping to whip out some more conversations here soon, some topics. You guys send them in to me, whatever you want to talk about. Like I said, there'll be some controversial ones. I'm trying to babyfoot in here and talk about a couple things, you know, women, so on and so forth. So, now that this is about over, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, PM me. Don't comment. PM me topics. Thank you, guys. Get it.